have a lot of grace with the students cheating in exams with ChatGPT, just as much as I have grace for the educators in a system that has been stuck in the same form for centuries and has not evolved to fit our needs. And this week, my friend texted me and she's like, "Hey, I read this article on The Economist and it seems entirely AI generated." And I was like, let me check it out. And I'm gonna post a screenshot. My immediate thought was like, this is 100% AI generated content. There's no economist level journalist who would write this basic. Like there was a lot of statistics just dumped there. There was no story to lead into the feature. You know how you when you're writing a feature article, you have to start with a small story to just draw the user in. There was nothing like that. It was like just a statistic dump. There were no conclusions. There were use of weird terms like going bananas on an economist column, and it was just a clear sign of use of AI. And so we're living in a world where adults are cheating their way through everything with AI, but we're expecting college students to not do the same. And the thing with places like The Economist, these are corporations that are trying to see our tolerance for AI content. So when they're putting out articles that are entirely AI generated, they're trying to see how many people will actually notice that this is AIGC, how much complaints will we get. They're basically manufacturing consent for the shift to AI. And so when adults are cheating and doing all this, why do we expect college students to not do the same? Why do we expect them to not prepare for a world that they actually live in? The world that they actually live in is one where adults are basically taking away all the interesting stuff and replacing it with AI. Expect students to sit down and produce authentic work when right now in the real world we've said that this authentic work is no longer valuable. So what are we preparing them for? And once again, uni is at its most expensive right now, no matter what country you're in the world. Maybe kids are not studying full time, they are working. They're preparing for the real world by getting work experience, right? What time do they have to actually learn and educate themselves? Also, we've already devalued education so much that it's now just a means to get a job. It's not a means for learning. And if it's a means to get a job, why shouldn't they prepare for what the job looks like right now? Jobs are replacing us with AI. Why shouldn't they prepare for that? So I think a lot of the screams about, oh my God, the death of literacy are so disingenuous. They're disingenuous because we want children to live in a world that's not real, all in the name of, oh, protecting them from the realities of this world.